Good evening, Space and Steins. That was so cheesy. I'm so sorry. But my horror vlog has arrived, everybody. Yay! This has took so long to get here. And can I just say something? On the front, it actually tells you what's inside. Now, I didn't notice that till I opened the box, and then I just happened to glance at the sticker on the outside. But because it's coming internationally, it comes from America, it has to list what's inside for customs declaration purposes, and I have never noticed that before. So that's interesting. So next time when it comes, I definitely have to just totally avert my eyes. Not that it's going to tell me much, you know what I mean, but you know, it tells me enough because it basically lists every single item. So yeah, I don't want to know. But I was very excited to receive this box because there was hype about it. Now, I normally don't get the emails like with the teasers, but this month I got them and it was like, oh my goodness, please stop teasing me and send me the box. And it just took a bit longer to get here than usual, which I'm not sure why. I think that Horror Block should ship the Horror Block for international customers 5 days before the American ones, and then everybody will get it at the same time. Because it normally takes 7 to 8 days to get here. And that would be great because I have to avoid YouTube because I'm subscribed to people who do these boxes, and some people on their thumbnail actually put the photograph of the items, and I'm like avoiding it, and I'm a subscriber to a horror block like swap thing on Facebook. I have to avoid that. It's just a nightmare because I don't want to know what's in my box. I want to be surprised. But I'm waffling at you and you want to see what's in the box. It's actually a really good box. But like I said, they were teasing. There was an Aliens item. I love Aliens. We know that. I have a German Shepherd called Ripley for obvious reasons because I'm a huge Aliens fan. And oh, and I taped Aliens 3. It was on last night. I know I have it on DVD, but does anybody ever, like, they have things on DVD, but they see things like on Sky and just think, oh, I'll just record that and watch that, even though they've got the DVD. It's just, you know, it's insane really, isn't it? But yeah, that, and then they were teasing about Silence of the Lambs, and I was like, oh, and then there was a Night of the Living Dead. Now, I only recently saw the, sort of the remastered version that was in colour of the Night of the Living Dead, and I've not seen the black and white version. So quite interesting that we've got something in here to do with that. But I'm going to shut up and crack on. Now the first thing is, you can see them wobbling around in there. I had to open this. I was just like, wow. So this is an Alien twin figure box set, and it's from the company Titans. And I think there was different ones that you could have got, and there's a number of ones that you can collect. Yeah, I think they're mainly from the first movie, to be honest. But I think everybody got an Alien, and then I'm not sure what their second one is because I still haven't caught up on people's videos yet, so I will have a look. But I basically got I think everybody, like I said, everybody got the Alien. Excuse me. How cute. Look! He's so smiley. He's actually really detailed. So there he is, there's the Alien. And I really like him. I think he's really sweet. And I know you're going to think I'm totally crazy, but I do like Alien. Yeah. You see, I think he's even got little toenails. Do aliens have toenails? I'm not really very sure. But I really like him. And then the one that you got, and I think this looks so much like the actor. And they are, you know, you can move their arms and heads and stuff. But this is Parker. I don't know if anybody remembers him. But he looks so much like the actor. It is absolutely crazy. And he comes with this like wrench. And it's covered in blood. But Tony wants him. She was like, oh, can I have him please? He's amazing. So, you get things, and when you've got children, like, you know, you get stuff, they're like, oh, please. And you just have to give in. So she's going to take Parker and I'm going to keep the Alien because there was just no way she was going to get the Alien. So, love that item for a start because it's amazing. And I'm not precious about keeping them in boxes. I'm not one of these collector people who like has to have things in boxes. Just so we can be clear. But I do like actually the background in here. Let me see if I can get it out. No, I can't get it out. So I'll take the plastic out and hopefully you can see it. But it kind of has this really cool background. I like it. I might try it and see if I can get that out and maybe stand them against that background. But I got an offer for the Nerd Block Classic because apparently next month they have something Ripley related from Aliens, and I don't know whether it's a figure, And then they also have in there a Gremlins related item, and it just says don't feed him after midnight. And I was like, oh, if that's a cuddly gizmo, I will die. I've always wanted one. And then the other thing they've got in that box is an exclusive Gem and the Holograms item. Mega Gem and the Holograms fan here since I was like about 8 or 9 when it first came out. I can't remember. I might have been older. That's a bit embarrassing, but I was still playing with dolls then. Times are different. They've changed. But yes, yes, so Gem and the Holograms. So I've ordered that box. I don't know if I'll keep that subscription, but I ordered and I got a free welcome box as well. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, back to this box. So you got these coasters. These are interesting. They're just cardboard, but you get 8 coasters and they're printed on both sides, so you get 16 images. And they're basically just like scary mouths. So, and then if you flip them over, so, and then what you do is, it's got this little insert, this notch, and apparently you put your nose in that, and then you do that. And then you look like you've got that mouth. Kind of crazy, but still. Sure, Alec wishes he could do that to me. They're kind of cool. They're just very, very unique and different. And I know some people will be like, ah, no, it's so cheesy and what a load of rubbish, but I quite like that. So yes, I'm easily pleased. So you got them. Then you got these fridge magnets, which I quite like. Night of the Living Dead, and it's just basically phrases from the movie. So they come in to get you, Barbara. That's another one for the fire. Where's the other one that I quite like? Praying is for church. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy. It's hot in here. I ought to drag you out there and feed you to those things. You can be the boss down there. I'm the boss up here. Oh, they're just dead flesh and dangerous. So they're kind of cool. But you could obviously rearrange all your little individual words and make your own sentences. And I like that kind of thing, so that's cool. Then you get a DVD. Now, like I said, I don't own this. And I've only ever seen the remastered version, which was on TV. And it's Night of the Living Dead. And apparently it's got a lot of footage that was never in the original version. So that's quite exciting. And it's also got an hour-long documentary. So I think that'd be really interesting. And it's definitely one for the collection. Because I thought the movie was actually quite good. Then you get a special edition of Rue Morgue. You obviously get your little card in there. And a special edition of Rue Morgue magazine. And you also get an advert for their sci-fi book, which they've just launched. And the Rue Morgue magazine is the 18th anniversary Halloween edition. And it's got a feature on the Ouija board. But it's actually really thick. And it's a very thick card on the outside. And yeah. It looks like it's got a ton of really interesting articles in, which I'm very excited to read. So, very excited about that. And then the last thing, of course I saved the best for last, is the t-shirt, and I forgot to change the size, so it is a bit too big for me. But I've actually changed it now, so next month it will be fine. But this is a Silence of the Lambs t-shirt. And this is basically the Death's Head Moth, or Death Head Moth, which is what he puts in their throats, in the throats of his victims. Which I love that. And then like when she goes into his place and she doesn't know it's him, and she's talking to him about the old woman that lived there who used to be the seamstress or the tailor, and he's just kind of edgy and stuff, and then she sees the Death Head Moth and she's like, oh my god. So yeah, I just watched that again recently. Silence of the Lambs is one of my favourite films and one of my favourite books. I actually read the books before I saw the films. I came across the books in a charity shop, or no, it was a second-hand bookshop, which is now closed, but it was the most amazing bookshop ever, and it was in Sunderland, and I got the Red Dragon and Silence of the Lambs. I just really thought they sounded great, and I absolutely loved them. Red Dragon is amazing. The Red Dragon film that they did and Manhunter nowhere touched the actual book. The actual book is very disturbing, and I felt like the newer release of the Red Dragon film, they kind of danced around it and were like very cagey about how they could handle it, because there was obviously children who were victims and stuff, and they really killed it for me. It was just really poor, which is sad because the Silence of the Lambs film was really excellent. And then I've read all of the books and seen the films and watched the series. The series, to be honest, season 3 huge struggle for me because the first 4 episodes were like, oh my god, I would rather pull my own teeth out than watch this episode. They were just really hard work. Too much imagery. I love the imagery, don't get me wrong. The imagery was stunning in the first series and even in the second, and you were like, wow, this is just so different and so beautifully shot and so amazing. And then I felt like they kind of thought, wow, the fans really love this. So now we will do 40 minutes of this amazing artsy-fartsy footage and 20 minutes of story. And, well, not even 20 minutes of story. So, like, you know, at least 2/3 of the programme became artsy-fartsy, and then the other third was, like, the story. And it just lost it, because you were, like, sitting there thinking, oh... Like, the first couple of episodes, you could have condensed that easily into one episode because so little happened. And it's just very disappointing because it could have been so amazing. And then when they went onto the Red Dragon stuff in season 3, they handled it beautifully. It is exactly how I imagined it from the book. It's a long time since I've read it, but when I was watching it, I was like, oh my god, that is how I saw it in my mind when I read that book. It sticks with you if you read the book. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really glad that Hannibal did it properly. But I really love that this doesn't say Silence of the Lambs. It isn't very obvious. You'd have to be a Silence of the Lambs fan to know what that is. But that is exciting to me because I really, really like that. And it's the wrong size, but we will work with it. So that's it. And next month I'm super excited because obviously it's October. I'm hoping it's going to be sort of a Halloween box. I would so love it if there was a Michael Myers t-shirt in there or a Halloween film t-shirt because Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, my 3 favourite horror icons. And Ghostface from Scream, because Scream is my favourite film ever. Favourite horror film, favourite film of life. I just love Scream. I can watch it over and over again. So if it was something, yeah, Halloween related, I'd so be excited about that. But whatever I get, it's been a great box. Really, really enjoyed it. Love the stuff that I get in this box. I love how varied it is because obviously I get my beauty box, I get my glossy box, and it's so nice to get a box that's just full of stuff for my horror. So it's like totally opposite extremes, but you get, you know, I'm hoping to get a book at some point because I love reading and trying new things. I'd love a horror book. So, you know, that would be good because I think they've had that in the past. But if next month I got a Michael Myers t-shirt and say a Funko Pop of Michael Myers. Are you seeing a theme here? And maybe a book of Halloween. I'd be so happy. But I'm excited to get the Nerd Block Classic because a couple of things in there that sound really exciting. As I said, not sure if I'll keep that, but I will definitely share it with you. But this is an amazing box. Very, very happy with it. Very happy with the contents. Like that this is very different than my other box. Like that I've got things to read and things to watch and things to wear. It's just really nice. So if you're a horror fan, then... Stop with my hands on that today. If you're a horror fan, then you're probably really going to enjoy this box. It's very varied. You can't expect it to be like thebomb.com every month. But I just roll with it. You know, I really enjoy it and it's exciting. So there you go. And I'm repeating myself. So I'm going to go. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you have. I'm going to love and leave you and see you all soon. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are and whatever you are doing. Happy screaming. Bye.